Hi everyone, what a glorious day. It's around 10 a.m. or 9:30 actually, 9:30 a.m. at the moment. I just walk around the garden and I saw some gorgeous birds. They are Rosanna and they sitting on the top of the fence and eating my rose hip. Let me zoom in. Can you see one of the Rosanna there? Yeah. Beautiful. They're eating my rosy hip. Not sure you can see close up of the rose hip, but I could see it. And over here I saw two other. It's met. I think already gone. Before I saw it on the other side there, but now I saw this one. Oh no, they more use it magnolia tree. This is teddy bear magnolia tree, and they are eating I think the seed pods of this magnolia. Can you see the two birds over there? There they are. They don't seem scared of me, so that's nice. It's nice to see provide some food for them in the winter. Yeah, so if you don't need to deadhead the roses, you know that at the end of the season, and I highly recommend to leave them there for the birds to enjoy, because at the end we enter into the winter, and those hips that whatever left on the rose bush you got to provide food for them. That is nice. You see them enjoy the food. Yeah, that's the teddy bear magnolia. They seem very happy. They're quite big as well, actually. But having said that, I remember that a while ago I did show you the video how to grow rose seeds from the rose hip, and I should go to the corner of one of my rose bush. I should pick that rose hip because it's ripened now, so they don't eat my rose hip, because I want to try to grow that one from the seed as well. See, one of the birds around me actually. Oh, they're calling, they're chatting. They're chatting with the other mate, and the one on the fence over there. Can you see? Yeah, still there. In the video today, I want to transplant one of the apple tree, and then I want to plant two peach tree in the ground as well. So let's come to the area that I already have the cherry tree chop off or saw off the other day. So I got two dwarf apple trees that I planted them last year. Actually, I did show you in the video, last video. So they are here. Let me turn around so you can see. All right, let's continue to work on this section today, actually. Okay, so I planted two of this super dwarf apple tree last year. I just show you in the video as well. And then I transplant, or I dug up one of the orange tree. That one is Cara blood orange. I pot it up and I got the room to plant it to the apple trees. And this one seem well, doing well. This one is well too, but I just feel that this tree quite close to the roses over here, and the roses in the front. So during the season, I feel that this one got a little bit shaded by the apricot tree on this side as well. And I think now the cherry tree is gone, or the stump still there, I can dig it up, this tree, because now in the winter it's good to transplant them, and the tree is still small, so I don't think it will be very shocked or or have a hard time for me to dig it up either. Yeah, you can see that the tree is still quite small, so I thought that I'm going to dig it up and move it over there. Let me just zoom back over there. Let's see. So you can see this spacing for this one and this one maybe just 70 centimeters apart. And so I thought that maybe I just plant this tree. It just just here, not next to the stump, or quite close to the stump, but just here, so I don't have to dig that stump out because I feel lazy about that. And then so from that space or that spot, to the apple tree here, maybe around 2 meters or 1.5 meters. So that could be much better than 70 centimeters apart from this tree and the other tree. And then I'm going to plant the 2 peach trees that I got from the nursery the other day, or yesterday actually, in the ground. I think one could be planted in one of the raised garden bed. That I think that's a raised garden bed you might already see. That's one I planted yakong on that garden bed for several years actually. So I'm going to plant one of these in that garden bed. And then this is the dwarf Thai variety, so it should grow quite small. But mind you, a few years ago, when we just moved in this property, I planted this one, and this one dead because several mistakes that because me actually, I will talk with you. But here is a variety called Indian peach. Now before it got different type, a different name, and after that I think they're not allowed to call it anymore because it racist. So we changed to this name. So this one should be quite sweet and beautiful, nice flavor. And this one have the color like this of the peach. And I'm so excited to plant the tree again. And after maybe a few years, I can have a food, delicious food. And peach and nectarine tree, we should spray them with the copper fungicide to prevent the peach leaf curl. So let me tell you about the story of that peach tree that it dead. So 5 years ago, me and my husband planted that peach tree. The same spot that the apricot tree is now. So we planted it right straight into the clay soil, and at that time, before we raised the garden up, you can see now several layers of the bricks here and the concrete here, and plants very deep in the soil, down in the ground as well, because the area here is coming from the hill on the top, going down, and whenever we got a lot of rain and the other higher property, with the water that's run all the way down to our garden as well. So like when the garden's always raised up and the tree like deep in the soil and so much water. I remember a few years ago we got so much rain. Sometime in the winter or late spring, we just got like the whole week's rain constantly, and then the tree just got suffer with the peach leaf curl. And I didn't know that we have to spray to prevent it. And I didn't know what is wrong either. I just thought maybe just the aphid. And then I just bought, the sprays from Bunning to spray them with the aphid, but it didn't work. Yes, anyway, so the lesson learned, and we learned from the mistake. And so now I'm very diligent for spraying my nectarine trees for the peach leaf curl. And now for the peach tree, I'm going to spray them today as well. I don't know if the nursery already sprayed them or not, but I will try to spray them today. So here what is that, the number 2, planting peach tree. And I hope that you're following me and just to show you how they do in the future. So let's do some digging and replanting. Alright guys, I'm in the backyard and let me give you a pic. Look at this, so messy the garden bed is. So this is just the garden bed right next to the gate that when we walk from the front to the back or to my backyard. Anyway, so a lot of leaves of the roses, they drop, but I haven't had a chance to clean them out yet. But anyway, so you see a lot of empty pots over here, messy, but you know, they look messy in the winter, but in the spring or in summer or in the autumn, you hardly see, you know, the ugly units because you always see beautiful roses on the top. Right, the corner over here, I got 3 roses. They are called the Medley rose. I did a review video for you, I think last year. I mean not last year, the year before that. And I did the comparison together with the other rose called Firefighter. And you know, that time, I thought that this rose is had quite good health. I mean average, not really good or anything. I say average. Yeah, but I got them for 3 years now. They haven't grown much. They do send out sometimes big water shoot or big stem, but they often have a lot of stem die back or got damaged. So 3 bushes, you can see. This one I have only 1 stem there. Can you see that? This one I got 3 stems, but already 2 stems got damaged. You see the one over here, and this stem got damaged. Only 1 stem left over there, and then this one. Okay, the same. So this main stem still alive, or looking good, but the one over there, it got crack in the middle there, and it looked very spinny and things. So it got some dieback on the top as well. So anyway, I gonna dig all of this out. And another thing is because they have quite, you know, bad black spot in my area, and then they are super thorny. You could see that the thorn just, you know, there's nowhere for to holding on. You know, a lot of roses, they got the space between the thorns, but this one, no space between the thorns. Alright guys, let me stand back here. So this is the garden bed that I often grow yakon in this metal garden bed that I got from Aldi's, I think maybe 4 years ago. Anyway, so one of the peach tree ended up in this garden bed, and I planted it more like on this end actually. So I think because it is dwarf type, so I think it still can grow quite large. So I 2.5 meter tall. I think what is the tag say? 2.5 meter tall and 2.5 meter wide. But I'm fear that it's gonna go much bigger than that. But anyway, I will try to control it with the, you know, with the rooms that I got. So I already spaced 2 trees with the copper fungicide. Yeah. So I think the tree can be happy in this garden bed. Now for trees, they love good drainage, rich soil, and then it loves a lot of sunshine. This area here, they got all of that. So I already watered the plant in. one of the tips that I want to give you is when you planted your grafted fruit tree or grafted roses, I recommend you to face, the face of the tree. You can see this is the area that the nursery or the company they graft, underneath here the rootstock, and this is the variety. And then the area here, they normally it just get bending in, so it's going to be better just face this area here. That not too into the direct sunlight where the sun shine in. So the sun shine in this area, the sun shine go into this side. So that means when the sun hit it, they hit into the side, not hit directly straight into this side. I hope that you understand. But anyway, let's come over here. I want to show you like example one of my roses. Let's come over here. So this rose I got last year, and then I forgot that I faced it in that direction, and after that it got sunburn. Did you see that? Yeah, the sun just shine straight into this side, and then it got sunburned. Can you see that on the sunburn beach here? All right, let me show you the other peach tree as well. And here is the other peach tree. I planted it, and you could see that I face the grafting area, not toward the sunlight. So over here is the sun shining from this angle, like from the from the north, shining this way. So this one I kind of let it facing this way. So in the future, the sun is shining from the back over here. Yeah, and then I just try to make sure not to cover the grafting area. Normally I try to leave around 5 centimeter deep, because in the future we want to have some room to top up some compost for it or mulch for it as well, because by the time the compost here or the mulch here, they will decay or more composted, and then by other euthanized by the plants, and so we want a little bit more room. Yeah, anyway, very happy with that. And the same, this tree I already sprayed with a couple fungicide. Yeah, I keep the tarts here because I do like to look at the tarts sometimes, because I'm so excited about the food. A lot of roses as well, I still leave the tarts on the roses. Those need to be repotted, by the way, so I just leave them there and until they have time to organize. Anyway, so I have some time, and then I top up some compost for some of the container. Let me show you. This is Bellissimo Mum have been in the container for 2 years. This year could be the third season. Anyway, I top up some mushroom compost for it. Ash ham as well, I top it up. And this is Naja Go, I top it up. And then what is it one? I forgot. This variety. Anyway, and over here I top up the full bucket of compost for this rose. So this is perfume de Paris. This one could be very happy. And by the way, I managed to clean up this garden bed. Looking much better. Look at this. Yeah, looking much better. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with that actually. Anyway, let's go to my fungi. I show you the area that I did work before. Alright, let's start with the messy color here again. Now I try to clean up some of the roses leaf here and top up some compost for this hellebore I did mention to you the other day. But on this side, a lot of the leaves of the roses, they still here, but that's okay. Ignore those. And then I top up some compost for the peony. So in this area, I just a little bit like shopping around. So this rose before is were over there, and then I moved into this area because it got shaded a lot by this very vigorous Bordeaux. So and peony, they love shade, and after that I just planted that bush in that area. I do need to complete the trimming, secateurs to trim up those dead leaves on the top there. And yes, this is the Shopee lipstick I bought a few years ago, I think 2 years ago actually. But they haven't grown much because it got shaded a lot by this rose. So with the shopping around like this, hopefully this rose will do much better next year. And then one of the apple balls still here. So this is the super dwarf Fuji, and then I moved. This is the golden delicious in this area very next to the stump of the tree. and this is super dwarf as well. It's supposed to grow quite small. So the task say grow 1.8 meter tall and 1.5 meter width. And then I'm surprised that I didn't hit much into the root of the cherry tree. So I think the stump of the cherry is just here, not far from the area that I dug, I dug the hole and planted this tree actually. I think just 20 centimeter. I think the stump just around here actually. Is there anything? My hand a little bit clean at the moment. So let's see where the stump. This is the horrible grass. I don't want it in here. Where the stump of the tree? Here the stump of the tree. And then you can see that from here to here, not far, over 20 centimeters apart. Yeah, I surprised didn't hit any big roots, but of course the roots of the elderberry bush a lot over here, so they more on the surface, and so I should chop them off. Yeah, very happy with the swapping around again. So I top up a lot of compost in this area because it had been very low in this corner because the stump of the cherry tree I planted with the original level when we haven't raised the garden up yet. So I always very cautious not add too much compost to to the trunk or around the trunk of the cherry tree. Yeah, and more compost in this area as well. Very happy with the work I done today. Actually, I'm very tired and my back is very sore. So that is for the video today. Still a lot of work needs to be done, both backyard and the front yard. But I'm getting there. Yeah. And by the way, I'm going to Brisbane soon. So, I just try to clean up as much as possible. And then when I come back, I just need to prune the roses. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching and see you next video. Bye bye. Look at the beautiful sky.